Okay, let's discuss some of the Nigerian issues. Sorry for the breaking transmission. Today we are discussing Sowore's agenda, what he proposed to bring to the Nigerian people. So like I said before, I said I will be trying a lot of things on the channel to see the things that actually work and the things that do not work. So let's go straight to discuss Sowore's agenda and the presidential debate at the town hall today. Now, for your information, Atiku was actually tweeted on his Twitter handle telling Nigerians that if they have any question for him, that they should direct it to him before the 30th of January when he appears before that panel. As you already know, that the president and his vice were disgraced when they confronted Kadiri at the town hall meeting, and that is one of the reasons why they did not show up at the presidential debate. There was no justifiable reason why the president missed a debate that was scheduled for over 1 month, and for flimsy excuses saying I was campaigning, I was doing this, and that's a great disrespect from the president before Nigerians. But our person is known of such character. Now we already know that we are tired of these two persons. We are tired of Muhammadu Buhari. We are tired of Atiku. We are tired of Obasanjo. We don't want since later. We don't want the corruption that Buhari is fighting. We don't want any of that. We want someone who can actually push us to the dream we want. We want the Nigeria of our dream. And to really get that, we need a person who can take us to that place. And the person is, we've profiled him. He has shown integrity. He has demonstrated it right from his days in the student union, and the person is Omoyele Sowore. So today, ahead of the presidential debate that is going to take place in the next 4 hours, let's discuss some of the issues that Sowore must address as he plans to become the president. Let's start with one of them. Is called security. So what is security? Security has to do with safety. When you are investing, the first thing is this money safe? When you're investing in a place, you want to ask yourself, like, is this thing safe? Listen, when I live with my mom, and basically, okay, I do not have anything, the door in my house, we could lock it with a nail. But when I bought my first laptop, just days before I went to the just days before I went to college or university, I could not sleep. Do you know why? Because I had something that was precious to me, yet the security on our door, which is the door in our house, has not been changed. It has not been upgraded. So I was like afraid. I said, listen, I did not have anything important to me in this house, and we had this door. Now I had something important. So when I was sleeping, I was opening my eyes. I was sleeping, I was opening my eyes. I was sleeping, I was opening my eyes. Now, why did I bring this story? I brought this story to show you that things are protected according to their worth. The security in my house is different from the security at the bank, where they have maybe 50 million naira. The security in the man's house who has just, let's say, 50 naira is different from the security from the man who has 50 billion. So if Nigeria is to be a zone for investment, then security has to be something of utmost priority. So security, and of which, before I went out of the live stream, I was discussing some of the ways to which Sowore and his government can actually implement. I don't actually need to have full plan, but how they can implement proper security. Talk about increasing the number of security men, positioning at least 2 security men at the entrance of every street. I also talk about the issue of training. The next thing we'll talk about is the budget. So if we have to fight properly, we have to increase the budget. We have to increase how much we spend on intelligence. We have to increase how much we spend on research. We have to increase how much we spend on weapon purchase. And then the fourth thing again, there has to be the motivation. So there has to be motivation. Like, You cannot be putting the people who are defending the territory from external aggression and internal aggression. You cannot be paying them peanuts. There has to be. It's a job that puts their life on the line, and if it's a job that puts their life on the line, then they should be paid at least a reasonable amount of money. So that there should be a motivation. So that's one of the ways I think Sowore can actually follow through security. Then another thing again that is on Sowore's agenda is the issue of power. Now, President Buhari was actually blasting Obasanjo when he said that the former president was talking this and that. He said, here is $16 billion, not in Naira, $16 billion that Obasanjo spent on power. Here is the power. So, Sowore is promising increasing the current level of power we have to over 24,000 megawatts so that we can serve the nation. So, one of the ways he plans to do that, he said, is going to use hydro. In short, there are just many. Do you know that we have the solar? Do you know that the solar energy, the sunshine that falls, or the solar energy that falls on the Sahara Desert alone is enough to power the whole world? Look at the north. The north has enough sunshine, and it can power the structures. So Sowore is actually, it's not a propaganda. Listen, Nigerian problem, our leaders know the problem, but they don't want to face the problem. So Sowore coming and saying he wants to do this, it's not something new. The only thing is that new is that Sowore will do it because Sowore has done what he has said in the past. He's not someone that can't be boss. And then he talks about the issue of infrastructure. Now, when he talks about infrastructure development, we have human infrastructure, we have physical infrastructure. It will not be wrong if our fathers who enlist in the civil service, who are working in the government sectors, being heads, teaching, whatever, if they enter into power, there could be schemes to which they can get cars. There could be schemes to which they can get houses. What is wrong if our parents get houses like 3-bedroom flats, or at least get houses at a reasonable amount, and they will be paying it little by little? So there has to be infrastructural development. Let me turn Nigeria to a construction site. What about the roads? What about the roads? So someone says he wants to turn Nigeria to a construction site. There are many things when it comes to infrastructural development. Look at our schools. But we'll touch on that later. Then the next thing we'll talk about is corruption. Corruption will be tackled head on. It will not be Buhari saying we're fighting corruption and the members of his family are corrupt. Guys, sorry about the background noise. Corruption will be tackled head on. It is about economic transformation. Listen, the economy can be transformed. I believe that. Nigeria is a country of hard-working people. There is the resources, there is the human resources, there is the mineral resources, there is the intellectual resources, there is all-round resources. In Nigeria, you can get cheap labor. Listen, if we put security in proper place, we put power in proper place, we put infrastructure in proper place, investors also come and invest. Nobody wants to invest $1 billion in a place where Boko Haram will come and shoot down everything and burn down everything. Listen, even insurance companies will not want to cover such a company. So these companies will not want to come and invest. So is highlighting these stops. Turn Nigeria to an economic hub in the whole world. Listen, Dubai, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, all these countries that we travel to, and we begin to wonder, can't this thing be done? It can be done. It can be done. You see, Nigeria is like a woman. Nigeria is like a man that is married to a woman. The man has money, but because of the behavior of the woman, let's see if this thing is still streaming. Okay, it's working. Okay, it's still working. So as I was saying, I said Nigeria is like a woman that is like a man that is married to a woman, but the woman will not want to cook very good food. She cooks bad food. If she does not even cook at all, what she does is maybe go and buy food or starves the man. That is how Nigeria is. Now, when this man goes outside, and maybe there is the secretary at the place of work or a co-worker at the place of work, she brings food to work and gives to this man, and the man eats, and the man says, "Wow, so there could be food like this." That is how Nigeria is. When we go outside the country, wow, this place is very fine. Yeah, I like it. We can make that. We can make our country like that, where people are going to come. Listen, before independence, when they were selling Nigerians, selling Africans as slaves, they took us from our country. But do you know what? Now we are running from our own country by ourselves. We're not going to apply and say, when they took our fathers to Europe, England, US, and all these countries as slaves, they didn't ask for visa. They did not ask for any of these things. But now, because of our leaders, they gave us independence. And now we are now applying to become slaves in foreign land. How many Nigerians who finish school? How many of them see hope in the country? Everybody now wants to run and leave the country. Nobody's seeing hope in the country anymore. And Nigeria is like gradually going into a institution. What is the advice that people give to their children now? Do anything you can. Get out of this country. If you want to go through Libya, go through Libya. If you want to go through the sea, go through the sea. If you want to go through the Sahara Desert, go through the Sahara Desert. They said you have to escape this place, this jungle called Nigeria. There is no more